Owner of Travis the Chimp speaks out about Monday's violent attack. NBC's Jeff Rossen spoke with her last night, and he is in Stamford, Connecticut this morning. Jeff, good morning.
Meredith, good morning to you. We spent about an hour together last night inside of her home, the scene of that brutal attack. And really, the second you take your first step inside of the house, you realize how much she loved Travis the Chimp. In fact, she called him, as you mentioned, her own son. There are pictures, as you mentioned, everywhere, toys of Travis all over the house. We talked about a wide range of topics, everything from her critics, who say a chimp shouldn't be a pet anywhere in this country, to that moment during the attack when she had to stab her son to save her best friend.
And I went around and I saw what was going on, and I hollered at him, and he was just grabbing her, and then I went and got the shovel, and I was trying to, hit him with the shovel to stop it, and it wasn't working, so I went and I had to get a knife.
And you stabbed him?
I had to. He looked at me like, "Mom, what did you do?"
What Sandra Herold did was try to save her best friend's life. 55-year-old Charla Nash had been critically injured, attacked by a chimp who knew Nash well, which makes this rampage even harder to explain. Travis lunged at her face and wouldn't let go.
He was just too strong, and I went and grabbed the phone and called 911.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please!
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Let the police up! With a gun! With a gun! Hurry
Who
up!
has a gun?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend!
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
He ripped her apart! Hurry up!
With a gun.
Hurry up, please!
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please! Shoot him!
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's...
He ripped her face off!
He ripped her face off?
He tried to attack me! Please, please!
By the time officers showed up, Travis had gotten away. At one point, he tried to get into a police car.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He will rip the doors wide
Sandra,
open.
just do what I'm telling you to. Stay in the car. The police officers will handle it.
Please tell him to shoot him. Please tell him.
And in the end, that's exactly what officers did. They shot Travis to death.
It's a horrible thing, but I'm not a horrible person, and he wasn't a horrible chimp. It was a freak thing.
Animal experts are saying that chimps shouldn't be pets. They're dangerous, they're animals, and this is what can happen.
They're the closest thing to human, the closest thing to us. Their DNA, we can give them a blood transfusion, they can give us one. How many people go crazy and kill other people? This is one incident that I don't know what happened.
Which says a lot. The woman who knew Travis best still can't explain what made him snap.
I think it was that he didn't recognize her, and he felt it was that whoever it was a threat.
Charla Nash was wearing her hair differently the day of the attack. But police have other theories. Among them, something Herold did just before the attack. She was trying to calm Travis down and gave him tea in this mug. Tea with the antidepressant, Xanax. How long was that before the attack that you gave him the Xanax?
5 minutes, if that.
Do you think the Xanax had some kind of...
Oh, no. 5 minutes?
Until now, Travis was more celebrity than chimp. Appearing in Old Navy commercials and treated like a king at home.
I used to buy everything for him, everything. I mean, he was filet mignon, lobster tails,
He ate well.
Chocolate.
And the neighbors in Stamford were familiar with his antics that sometimes involved the local police. He liked taking rides in cars, I read.
Yeah, he did.
He was able to open doors by himself?
He could drive. He took off with the car a couple times.
Onto the regular streets?
Yeah, down.
That seems a little dangerous.
Our shop. Well,
Sandra raised Travis like a human being from 3 days old to his final moments at 14 years old.
He could have been more my son than if I gave birth to him.
You save his drawings like you would save a child's drawing.
That's right. I put him on the refrigerator for him, and then when he wanted them, he'd come and get them.
Sandra says Travis was all she had. Her husband died 5 years ago. Her daughter was killed in a car accident. And now her self-described son has gone down like this. After what you've been through with this, your friend is in the hospital fighting for her life. Do you still think chimps should be pets?
Would I have done it again? Yes. It was horrific what happened, and I had to do what I had to do. But I'll miss him for the rest of my life.
The victim remains in very critical condition this morning. Doctors say she is not doing well. Meanwhile, according to the investigation and police who are looking into this, they have not filed any criminal charges yet, but haven't ruled it out either. Meredith?
Jeff Ralston, thank you very much. It's a tragic story for everybody involved.
It really is. That 911 tape is chilling. It is absolutely.